Let me show you a concrete example of where metaphysics, really hard-nosed metaphysics, really has practical import. And this is not for free. This is hard work. And that has to do with addiction. Here's the metaphysics. Four-dimensionalism.
It's addictive.
Now, I've got some smart people in this room. Can they fill it out? You know what it is to be an addict? We all are addicts, you know, smoking or whatever it is, right? So we all know about this. And there's a dialectic to just on the practical level. Okay, I don't want to suffer from cancer. If I go on smoking, I'll suffer from cancer. On the other hand, why shouldn't I smoke? This is a problem for rational decision theory, which I don't think can handle it, by the way. But notice the beauty of four-dimensionalism, particularly Lewis's serious version. Right now, I'm talking to you, but who am I? There are at least two entities that are talking to you. There's the big me, the four-dimensional, let's say, oh, you talked to use about Benardete and José. There's the four-dimensional Benardete. But there's also a two-dimensional, temporary part of me. Right?
That'd be three-dimensional.
That's José. Much more into it. Now, if you know, and how this really brings, I mean, I'm going to show you. So this is really implicitly going on in the lives of any addict. You're thinking through it. You see, you know, you have kind of folk psychology. There's a higher self and the lower self, right? Notice the great advance it takes. That rubbish, you know, that kind of talk. I hate that. That's where four-dimensionalism comes in. Cut the crap! There are these two real entities. And both of them are talking out of my mouth. And who is the I? Because there's a temporal part of me that's saying I, and there's also the whole four-dimensional me saying I. They're real. So that same sentence must be expressing two different propositions. There's real schizophrenia. I mean, it's fantastic. Okay. To explain what's happening, in other words, then, is that there are these, literally the two entities. This isn't palaver. And now the question of what so now you notice how deep it is on the level of addiction. This is the metaphysics of addiction, and we're getting it on a practical level. You're a therapist. You're trying to guide people, and you're trying to guide. But who are you guiding? Now remember that temporal part of me, José, is not indifferent to the cancer that those later temporal parts of me are going to undergo. I don't want that to happen. This is José speaking, the temporal part of me. That's an altruistic feeling I have. But you know the way of altruism. So if it says, now you know what you really should do. This is what the says. See, notice how this powerful metaphysics on a practical level opens the whole area up. You see, and that just shows that these therapists, these cranks going out there, they say, this is what we're advising you. Who is the you? They don't know anything about this. We metaphysicians understand addiction, and on the practical level. And we're able to show that that's really going on there in the introspective worrying of the addict. That this is really a rational reconstruction of their inner discourse. That's the fact. Yes?
But did this theorizing help you to break this?
What's that?
Did this theorizing help you to break whatever addiction?
Oh, you see.
You're smoking on the back of the
Now that's getting you turned on.
He is good.
No, there's a lot of theory of exercise. People read a lot about it and they know more and more, but they don't.
Oh, you'll have to, you know. Maybe there's money in that. Exactly. That goes beyond. You then can be my disciple. You'll extend my theory. All I ask is 5%.
I get 5%.
Are there other questions?